So I'm in Oklahoma and I'm at a Walmart and I'm in the food section and listening to, some people that are working at that Walmart. Look like they were on lunch break. I'm listening to them talk and they were basically talking about millennials and the younger generations, how they don't really want to work and things like that, and how they're sorry and just going in. And the whole time I'm hearing them talk, I'm just thinking to myself, at your age, why are you still working here? While you're talking about this younger generation don't want to work, why are you still working here for $13, $14 an hour when that young kid you're talking about, that some young girl could be feeding her kids off of that 13, $14 an hour. Some young kid could be working there while he's getting himself through school for that 13, 14 an hour, but that job's not available to them because you still got it. They're talking about their kids and how their kids are this and that, and I'm just thinking, not even trying to be judgmental like they're being, but just looking at how you're living your life showed that you didn't set your kids up for any kind of success, and then you got the nerve to speak on them. Like, tell both sides of the story. Okay, these kids don't want to work and things like that, but at the same time, you don't see any correlation between that and the fact that y'all are still working jobs that they should actually be working. I mean, let's be fair. If we're going to open up our mouths and speak with all this conviction, let's tell both sides of the story. Everybody's always talking about this black and white thing, but man, it's more young and old now, have and have not. And a lot of us out here, especially the young, older generations, get in comfortable positions, then start looking back at the youth like you ain't got no right to do that, especially if you ain't put nobody in no position. You can't be speaking about the position they're in. If you don't have the power to put somebody in a better position, then don't speak on the position they're in. Because the bottom line is 13, 14, 15 an hour. Somebody that's 65, 66 should have been doing that 20, 30 years ago and putting somebody in position now. Instead, you're just kind of taking up space in those spots. I don't mean that to sound rude. I'm just keeping it honest. And from the looks of it, they didn't look like they were worried about hurting anybody's feelings when they were having that conversation about millennials in a food area full of millennials. And nobody really said nothing, but I'm sure there were other people in there that were close to my age, and I'm sure they were thinking the same thing I'm saying to y'all right now. So it is what it is. I thought I'd just drop that off on y'all. It's just one of those little funny things you hear in life.